During the past year, we have all been involved in seeking ways to reduce the costs of our business in order to continue the security of employment we have all been used to in Lever Brothers. As General Works Manager, I have attended productivity study group discussions with your representatives. One of the items put forward by the group, with advantages both to the company and to the individual, is the payment of wages through a bank rather than as cash in a pay packet. This has been a subject of discussion for some time now, and at the moment something like 40% of our employees are paid directly into a bank account. A year ago, you will all remember that we had a theft of wages from number 4 building, in which fortunately no one was seriously hurt. It could easily have been very different. Each one of you who is paid in cash must be very conscious of the security risk and the risk to your personal safety, which carrying large quantities of cash on your person involves. Incidents occur often, and you will know from local news items in the press and on radio and television that the risk is very high. The presentation you're attending today is aimed at encouraging all our weekly paid employees to be paid through the bank rather than in cash. The National Westminster Bank have agreed to cooperate with us on this and have kindly undertaken this series of presentations. Naturally, each individual is free to be paid through any bank of his own choice, although again, naturally, Natwest would like you to join their bank. Whilst Natwest clearly have the company's total support, the choice is yours, and we are particularly grateful to the bank for all their help in these presentations. In the presentation which follows, you will hear that the UK has fallen a long way behind many European and American countries in the proportion of people paid by bank transfer. Many forward-looking companies in the UK are making significant progress to change the situation, and we would like Lever Brothers once again to be in the forefront with these. The TUC also welcomes this evolution, and whilst they're concerned mainly with the security aspects of the proposition, they've also noted that it helps individuals in their budgeting, and it's in line with the TUC's policy of striving for single status amongst all employees in industry. In the past, many reasons have been given by those who did not wish to join the bank. For example, the banks are never open when I need the money. Many shops won't take checks. Why should I pay bank charges on my wages? These are all clearly significant problems, but in fact most of them can be resolved. And we believe that the following arrangements, with the help of the National Westminster Bank, make our proposition to be paid by bank transfer a very attractive one. Firstly, we plan that a sub-branch of the bank will be open in mid-January in the factory restaurant. This branch will be open at suitable times for counter transactions, for example, for the cashing of checks. Secondly, every employee who joins the National Westminster will be given free banking for 2 years from the time of joining, provided, of course, that their account remains in credit. Thirdly, a bank check card will be offered to each employee who joins the bank. And fourthly, a cash dispensing machine will be installed in Port Sunlight Village during May at the National Westminster Bank there to enable employees who are account holders of the bank to obtain cash 24 hours a day. We believe that the deal we have negotiated with the National Westminster Bank is an excellent one, with good advantages to all our weekly paid employees and indeed to some of the other employees too. Well, so far I've been talking about advantages and benefits to individuals. At the outset, however, I did say that the item had come up in the context of discussions about reducing costs. There are significant cost savings to the company, for example, in security cost reductions and so on. And the savings accruing from the payment of wages through a bank are amongst those items which contribute to the funding of the productivity payment, which we have recently announced as part of the benefits in our 1983 wage negotiation package. The National Westminster Bank team will now continue with the detail of this proposal, but first I would personally like to ask each one of you to consider very seriously a change to bank transfer payment. This will help protect your own personal safety and security, and it's also a move into the future that can only provide benefits all round. Thank you for listening.
Remember the advantages: a Natwest sub-branch on site, free banking for 2 years, a bank check card and a cash service till in Port Sunlight Village.